If you try and motivate yourself by telling yourself that I'm not where I should be further along in being kind of self critical, that actually can make it harder to grow and get where you want to be than if you have a much more compassionate and nurturing approach. When we're really self-critical, when we attack ourselves for not being where we think we should be, what happens to our brains is that our amygdala senses that as like a threat. And so it triggers a stress response, so like fight, flight, freeze, fawn. And so our adrenal glands produce cortisol. And cortisol is great if you are in an actual crisis, if you're getting chased by a bear, if there's a famine, if there are any of those things, cortisol can be incredibly valuable for getting you through it. But what cortisol isn't great for is a growth mindset. It's not great for our ability to sustainably do something for a long period of time. It's not great for our ability to actually learn. What's good for that is when we can have a growth mindset that is more compassionate and nurturing, that says, I'm making progress. It may be small, but I am making progress. And setting ourselves up to actually have sustainable growth over a long period of time without pushing ourselves so hard that we get injured or we burn out or we give up. So if you feel like you're not where you should be, whether it is with like your mental health, with your physical health, with something that you're trying to just get better at, practice being compassionate and gentle towards yourself, and don't shame or criticize yourself for where you are. Instead, be excited about where you're going, because the more you focus on that, the more you focus on, look, I made another little step today, the more your brain is actually going to produce dopamine associated with it, which will also actually help to enforce making it a habit. And you'll actually make more progress faster. It's fascinating.